to your heart. Oh, thank you for my recording, people. I'm using balance tonight because it's been a week and we're only on Wednesday. So just a couple of drops. All right, deep inhales. And if you wish, hands over your heart. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can. We're all doing the best that we can. All right. Okay, so good. We have a lot to talk about tonight. So thank you for being on. I'm going to just get right into it and share my screen. All right. So, yes, we are Essential Island Living, and this is our awesome team call. So every Wednesday we do it same time, same place. Oh, sorry, that's my timer telling me my brownies are done. So let's talk about some promos. So happy May. We have some great promos. Free oil aroma touch, and we will get more into that. 125 PV order that is placed May 1st through the 15th as an loyalty rewards order, LRP, and you'll get aroma touch free. I never thought that this, I don't know, I never used aroma touch a lot. And then I had a girlfriend that she ordered like 4 on her account, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. So I started using more of my oil and diffusing it, and I actually really, really like it a lot. You can save 10% on Magnolia, and we may talk about this in future calls. I don't use this oil a lot. I have a girlfriend also that uses it as kind of like her perfume, but hormonal support for us beautiful women. So maybe this is something we want to lean into. Anxious feelings, personal fragrance. Like I was saying, she prefers to use it as perfume, menstrual cramps. So I probably should lean into this a little bit more. So 200 PV promo, I always get super excited when we have these 200 PV promos. They happen maybe, I want to say 3-4 times a year. It's not often. And this is great. So we're getting the Tropical Trio. I was calling it the Citrus Trio, and then I was like, oh, that's not right. So we're getting the Tropical Trio, and with any 200 PV order, as and it does not need to be an LRP. It can be any type of 200 PV order. It can be an enrollment order. You are able to get this trio, and I believe you can get it up to, and Liza, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say 4 times. You could do this on your account. So share this. This is so important that we take advantage of these awesome, awesome deals. And then free membership. They started this last month. For those of you who are building and sharing, you can customize a kit. And if it's 100 PV or more, you will be able to give your customer, your new customer, the free membership, which is so nice because they get to create their own kit. I had a few girls do this last month, and I loved it. It was so awesome. And I didn't put a slide in here, but I do want to mention that we are still in Diamond Club. So there's the Vielas, Kate and I, we're still doing Diamond Club. So we have classes. And so we look at our calendar. The calendar is posted in our Facebook group, and also Silver Club. And we have a few participants in our Essential Island Living team that that's doing Silver Club. So they will get also another freebie with that. So just talk with your leader, and they will help with that and get you to a class. Or maybe you can partner with someone that's doing Silver Club or Diamond Club, bring some people over, and they can even get more freebies, which is fun. Okay, so this is the carrier oil bundle, and I don't know how many of you saw this. I actually didn't see it right away, and I was like, "Ooh, this is so awesome!" So buy one get one 70% off, and it's on carrier oils. And I really like the sensitive skin. We actually use that quite a bit on Cody, the 5-year-old. So if this is something that you love, take advantage of it, because such a great deal. So it's just while supplies last. So I would jump on it. This is back, and this made me really happy. So I had to put a slide in here. I was so excited about PB Assist Junior. I feel like we've been waiting forever and ever. I don't know, maybe not, but just in my mind, we were waiting forever and ever. This is our kids probiotic. It's totally fine for adults to take. My sister Chelsea, who does not like taking pills, I just put her on blast for recording, but that's okay. She takes 2 of these because she's just like, it's so much easier. She throws it in her lunch bag. She's out the door. She'll drive and like tear the top off and dump it in her mouth. And so if you're that type of person that you're just like, forget the pills, I don't always have water on me, this is perfect, because it's like almost like a sugar, one of those pixie sticks. So that's why my kids love it. And you don't need water, or you can add it to water. This little area down here, it says 4 ounces of water if you want to. So, oh my gosh, order up, guys, if you've been waiting for this. I already did. I'm super excited. And host rewards. So this started last month for those of you who want to host a class. You can take advantage of this. It's April, May, and June, and you get some gifts. You can even triple your awards by hosting 3 or more times, which is nice. So you can get this. Yarrow Palm. Oh, and I believe if it's 5, it's 5 enrollments, then you can get both Yarrow Palm and the rose spray. And we got to try the rose spray when we were in leadership. They didn't have it labeled. It was just this spray that was sitting on the counter, and everybody was spritzing themselves, and it was so awesome. So if you're interested in this, or if you share this with your friends, if they want to be a part of this and hosting a class, this is great. Yarrow Palm, we know, is so awesome for the body, nourishing for the skin. I like to use it after the beach. It's so good for your skin. All right, we are going to move into product education. Kehao, I think I need to give you co-host privileges, and then you can share. Oops, there you are. Kehao will be talking to us. There we go. I'll let her share. Go ahead, Kehao.
I think you have to stop sharing first.
Awesome. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Yeah.
Thank you.
Process.
Okay. Give me 1 sec, and then I'm gonna share my screen. Go. Oops. Wrong one. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Welcome to Malama May. I'm going to be talking just a little bit about lavender tonight. I know that we are probably all very familiar with lavender. It comes in a 15 ml as well as a touch roller. But I'm going to specifically talk about lavender as it deals with the keiki. So my overall topic is Malama ina keiki. So lavender for keiki is calming, soothing to the skin, and relaxing to the mind. Can use lavender topically, aromatically, and internally. So here are some uses for the keiki. Sorry, I'm trying to get this out of the way. What? No, look, we're talking to the aunties and Uncle Caleb, so we can show them your lavender. So here are some uses for keiki. Allergies are typical allergy blend, lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Rub down the spine 2 to 3 times a day, put on the bottoms of the feet. I know like Kanani does, her kids do a shot internally. So that's, for when the keiki get a little bit older. Aoi's lavender is very soothing. Tea tree is an antiseptic, and frankincense is to heal the wounds. So a boo-boo blend would be all 3 of those together in a spray bottle, 10 drops of each. Lavender is also good for eye discomfort. You never want to put the oil directly in the eyes. So you want to dilute and apply lavender around the eyes. It's also really good for teething. You can dilute lavender and apply it along the jawline. So that's where the touch roller comes in handy. You can also dab now. Dab is the key word here. Lavender or even clove directly on the gums. Clove is really strong, so lavender is probably better for the babies. It's really good for healthy sleep or for calming. Reassuring blend includes lavender as well as vetiver, ylang ylang, frankincense, clary sage, marjoram, and spearmint. It's calming for bedtime, but it's also good to calm the keiki down when they're having tantrums. And you can apply this blend diluted to the spine. And then I just wanted to really quickly touch upon Calmer, because Calmer has lavender in it and it's part of our kids collection, and it's already diluted for kids. And I know that you guys know this very well, but sometimes we're just busy and we don't have time to make our own rollers or to dilute our oils. And so the Lavender Touch and the Calmer Touch roller are really easy to just grab and go. It includes a lavender as well as Kananga, Buddha wood, and Roman chamomile. And it's already diluted in that fractionated coconut oil. It creates a restful atmosphere at bedtime. It's relaxing and has a positive aroma, and it creates a soothing environment. We put Calmer on the bottoms of Anaya's feet and down her spine every night after she pow ow ow. And then she's ready to calm down and go to bed. And that's all I have. Okay, hold on, honey.
Thank you, Kehao. Thank you
Okay,
so
wait.
much for sharing.
Thank
If
you.
you have an idea, or not an idea, if you want to share how you're using lavender, I see Jan just popped it in the chat. Lavender mosquito bites and itchies, yes, because it is a natural antihistamine, so that is perfect. Bites and rashes. Zaisha, so I just asked the question, share if you're using it on your keiki, and I know Zaisha has 2, so bites and rashes. Kate said lavender is Rhea's blend. The touch is by her bed and uses it every night. I love that. That's so good. So really, I'm so happy Kehao chose to do Malama Ina Keiki, just because we really want to empower our children from the start, right? To use natural solutions, to turn to natural solutions as much as they can. And when and if we need the other side of medicine, it is there, but really, really teaching them as they grow up that we want to turn to natural solutions first. Also, Kate says, I've been rolling it on her little pimples coming up on her forehead. Rhea, ah, she's growing up. Shucks. I don't like when they get big. Oh. And yes, Malama May. So our team is covering May, so we'll dive a little deeper, or we'll dive into another topic with Malama next week. Zaisha, she's saying yes, and this kids kit is great. My daughter has remembered the colors associated with the kids rollers, and she'll ask for the blue sore stomach roller. Oh my gosh, so perfect. So again, if you have kids, if you have grandchildren, it is the perfect little kit for them. It's a perfect gift. It comes with these little flashcards, and the kids can start associating colors and look at the pictures. Sometimes there's a little heart on it that they can roll over their heart, so it supports them emotionally, or there's the brain, they can roll it that way. So the kids kit is so awesome. And I know for us, Cody takes a kids roller with him every day. Like he'll pick out of the kids kit. Well, I take that back. Today it was adaptive. He chose. Maybe he needed something stronger. I don't know. But the kids kit is usually what he'll choose, and then we'll walk out the door for preschool. And it's so easy because it clips onto their backpack. So it's really, really nice if you haven't looked at the kids kit yet. I'm gonna go back to sharing. I love it. The chat is blowing up. So keep it coming, guys. It's perfect. Let's go back to sharing. All right. Oops. Let's get out of there. We're not trying to end the meeting. No. All right. So thank you again, Kehao. And she's so cute. She's passed out with her little Lavender. And then I want to touch on this a little bit, and then I'll turn it over to Liza's mom, Auntie Sherlyn. But this month is so perfect. And I just think that doTERRA is genius when they come to these ideas of offering promotions. So 200 PV promo, right? And we've been talking a lot about aroma touch technique. And for those of you who spent Saturday with us up in Makawao at our Essential Island Living Business Retreat, we were lucky enough to experience this with Janice, Amanda, and Auntie Sherlyn, and they took us through some aroma touch. But you're able to purchase this kit this month, and it comes with this certification, aroma touch technique certification, and it's perfect because it fits that 200 PV promo. I want to say it's 250 for the cost, but the PV is 200. So it's just perfect. They talked about this on Empowered Success on Monday. I wasn't able to jump on, I was at work, but you can listen to it. You can go back and you can listen to it. And here's the website, justinswebinars.com, and it's Empowered Success. And you can go back and listen to the call. So I highly recommend everyone getting this kit this month, and then that will take advantage of the 200 PV promo. I'm going to turn it over to Auntie Sherlyn, and this will be our business topic tonight. It was just such a great way to connect with each other when we did it on Saturday. And I am not a person like when Chris is, for instance, my husband is Chris. When his back is sore, he's never told me, Kanani, please massage my back, because I don't do that. I just don't know how. And this is not massage. So this makes it really, really nice. So I'm going to stop talking. And Auntie, if you can share, and then I will pull up the video also.
Aloha, everyone. So I was able to pull up that same webinar today for us to watch a 5.5-minute snippet. It's a really, really important one. Can you guys hear me okay? Kanani? Oh, okay. I can't hear you, Kanani, but that's okay. Okay, perfect. I was able to pull up a 5.5-minute snippet for us to watch tonight. I thought it was really important. It's Laura Jacobs, which a lot of us know. She and her team actually have implemented the Aroma Touch hand technique, as well as the Aroma Touch technique, the full body back technique. And these are some of the results. And I think that this past Saturday, we had a really nice time to learn how to do this hand technique on other people. But I encourage you to learn to do it on yourself first, because from there, you'll get to be very comfortable. And that way you can sit there and really speak and be present with the person who you're giving the hand touch technique to. But in any case, I don't know if the video's ready, but it's a really great way to feel. It energized me to hear what they did. And some of the ideas I had thought of myself, but they put it into action. They showed results too. So ready, Kanani?
Yes, I'm trying to get this to go. Okay, hold on. Where did it go? Sorry, that's not it. Oh, shucks. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I just had it. Oh, there it is. Okay, are you guys able to see this Aroma Touch? Yes. Okay, I'm going to play it.
At our house, and we had 40 people come. We had lots of new prospects. And I just want you to see what we did is we took an intro class, and thank you to like Anne Calhoun, for example, who'd been teaching us that since last summer. We integrate, finally, we're like, okay, Anne's been teaching us for how long? And so we finally integrated it into our intro class. And you can see here, everybody working on someone else, and they have the handout on their lap, and then they're following the video. So all I do during the class is I didn't wait for someone to give me the link. I went out and found it, and I just played it in the middle of class. And to keep it on time, I play it once, and they each get to do one hand, and I play it again. So each person gets one hand. So of course they want more. We had all the Aroma Touch oils there, so they could choose from those 8 oils. We didn't include every oil. We just said, hey, here's 8 oils you can pick from. And of course, they've been learning about them already in class. And I just want you to see how much fun people are having. And people are working with strangers too. Like, who are you sitting next to? Like these two right here, for example, they didn't know each other, but they took care of each other during the class. And it was super, super fun. Well, then we went kind of more hog wild, and we went into what we called mega hosting. Thank you, Diane Shepard, for spreading this idea. So we had an event 2 weeks ago where we had, I think there was a total of 48 people that came, and we lined our tables up long ways so everybody could look to the front of the room and learn during the intro class. You can see I have the kit out on display, for example. And then they turned across table and worked on each other. And you can see me up at the front here just showing the video, right? The video is playing for the class, and they're following along. And I just wanted to show you again, just people reaching across, taking care of one another, whether it was a husband and a wife or mother, daughter here, or again, 2 people who didn't know each other. I asked Marcia if she would take care of Brian, single guy who came, 20-some-year-old young man whose parents are in Oregon and he lived in Utah. And they had so much fun. Everybody loved it so much. And it was so easy for me as a teacher to just have people follow along and for them to take care of each other. And you can see we got a little bit more organized. We put the oils on the table, we got the handouts, because what we found out was more successful is when the person inviting was in closer proximity to their personal invites. Whereas the first time, people were kind of all over the place, and this way they took better care of their own. And it allowed us, for me to be the mega host, and for each person who came with their invites to be a table host, and it created a lot of intimacy and a collective experience. So what's working is one of the things, Dr. Hill, I just can't thank you enough. And I got this because I completed the certification training, and it just was like emphasized for me repeatedly about how you taught about the systemic constants and how the oils target specific priorities. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to have to watch the training for yourself. You're going to have to pay attention on your own. But I have loved integrating that into my teaching. And here's our outcome. This has become a fantastic way, again, for people to connect and nurture each other during our classes. These events have been perfect for our prospects, as you can imagine. Number one thing we're hearing from our customers across the board is thank you so much for teaching me how to use the product I have. They're loving it, and they're seeing gaps in their supplies at home and reordering. Our shares are coming back with guests, and our builders are getting trained, they're getting inspired, and then they're going off and they're repeating their own classes. And then follow up, follow up, follow up. People are following up with prospects, they're following up with their new enrollments and their customers. We're following up with our shares, and we're following up with our builders. And there's just this whole domino effect that's happened because this is right for right time. This connection point of nurturing has been so beautiful. And then we didn't quit from there. So this is where we went next. And so, of course, when we're closing with the idea of the Aroma Touch Kit, which we are, so at these classes, we're actually proposing that people get started with the kit, and we're sharing with them that they can get the certification for free. So we're giving them a taste of that, and we say, imagine if you love it so much on your hand, what would it be like if you could experience it on your spine? And so for those who had obtained the opportunity to participate in that training, right, they earned it by getting a kit, for example, we invited them to come to a group, like, let's get certified together. And so they each brought their own massage table. Each person was invited to bring someone with them, like a daughter, a mother, a team member, whatever, where they could learn that together so that they could take care of each other and practice that technique on one another. So because, again, each of them had access to the training, and I was able to use the videos in the training. I didn't show the whole thing, for heaven's sakes, no, right? But I went through the strokes, and then all we did is we played that video. Thank you so much for making the full technique with music in the background. Everybody loved the music. Loved it. They're like, what's this song? We want this song. And we just played it, and we did it twice, right? So we had 2 people per table, and we just traded, and each person worked on each other, and it was lovely, and we turned the lights down, and it was super calming, and it was super, super fun to do that together. And that's what we're doing on our team with Aroma Touch.
Wow. Okay, Auntie,
So
recap.
yeah, I wanted to say that a word that stuck out for me, or a phrase that stuck out for me with what she said, was domino effect. The reality is we need a way to always be able to talk about oils to people, right? And when somebody's hurting, you don't want to say, oh yeah, let me try these oils on you. Well, for me at least, it's been so much easier for me to just say to them, hey, you know what? Let me just try. Have you ever had a Aroma Touch hand technique? And they'll just like, no, because most people don't. And it's just an open way. And I said, you know, it takes 15 minutes at the very most. That's 2 hands. And, you know, let's just try to get some oils on you and see how they help you. And I've never had anybody turn me down yet. Nobody, right? Even the hard ones that say, no, I don't really want to know about oils. They'll take the hand touch, you know, because they're curious, right? But the domino effect of all of this for me is that it opens the door for us to do teaching our customers how to help themselves to use their own oils that they've purchased. For those that are prospects to, you know, just open up and even entertain the thought of buying the kit and getting a free training, and just all these other things that we can do as a group, as a team, or even individually, you know. But it really can help your business and can help you yourself, because you're practicing using your oils daily, and use a different oil every time you do the hand touch, you know, on yourself. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. That was a snippet from the Empowered Success that was on Monday, and I got to watch the whole thing, and Laura Jacobs was sharing that, and I just thought it was really a really good thing for us to know that teamwork is really possible. It's a really exciting thing to do. Anyway, anybody have anything to share? Especially those that came on Saturday. That would be great if you guys could give a feedback on how you thought the Aroma Touch hand technique was for you.
I want to share, this is Janice. I thought Saturday's retreat was great, and I think it helped me become a little bit more, you know, pushed me forward to start sharing more. And I think for me, I'm a very touchy-feely person, so that for me it felt comfortable to do that to someone. So I don't know, I think it's a great way to connect with people and, you know, to really zone into how they're feeling that moment and just get to really be intentional with listening and just kind of like taking in everything that they're sharing about themselves. So I thought it was great. And Sherlyn, this video was perfect too. Thank you for sharing that.
Anyone else?
This is Amanda. I'm really excited for how I can be able to use this in my business too. I took the course and it's really interesting, and it gives you a lot of background information, not just how to do the actual aroma touch technique, but everything that goes along with it. So if you haven't taken it, or you're thinking about it, I would definitely suggest going for it, because I think it's a great thing to be able to know just for yourself and your family, but also to be able to share.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thanks,
everybody.
Amanda and Janice, especially for the three of us helped present on Saturday. It was really good for us too. So I saw something in the chat, Kanani. Can you see? What does it say? Something about Oahu?
Yes. Hi, Cami. Cami's asking, does anyone on Oahu know how to do the aroma touch technique?
The hand technique or the regular?
I don't know. Maybe both.
She doesn't say.
Yeah, maybe both.
I think I can go and post. I'm not at a place that I can easily find the or either. Okay, she asked either. You can easily find it online, but if you want to, I can just type in aroma touch hand technique into the doTERRA website, and some videos will show up, and then also some handouts, a PDF that you can download. But the technique is for the back, it's much more intense and something you'd have to experience. Taking the certification, I think, is really, really critical. Eliza and I took certification long ago, but I'm going to be redoing it for that. But the hand technique is really, really easy. And there are some links that you can find easily on doTERRA's website.
But the certification that you just did, Amanda, teaches you how to do the full body aroma touch technique, right?
Right. The certification is for the full body. So you're not supposed to give that one unless you've taken the certification, because it is much more in depth. I don't think there's access to like the videos of how to do that one unless you take the course and get the PDFs that go along with the course. But for the hand technique, they say that one is one that can be shared, a little more how do you say that word? I don't know that.
Lackadaisical.
A long word, but it's not coming out.
Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical.
You.
Lackadaisical. Daisical.
Yes.
Cami, this is Janice again.
Come
Cami,
over to my house sometime, Cam. Do you
there you
live
go.
on Maui or on Oahu?
She's on Oahu.
When we go
I'll have
up,
to visit.
how many of you folks are going up in a couple of weeks to that event on Saturday, the 14th? Yeah, so Cami, are you going to that? No, okay. Because if anything, if you were in anywhere.
But
near-
that's not gonna, right. But they're not gonna do full body on anybody there or anything. That's not a certification though, but you're saying for her to get one.
Full body on anybody there.
Oh, I'm
No, I
not-
was just thinking if we connect somewhere, then kind of like, if I see her, like I could show her, like, come to the mall or something, and then
They're not letting
do a
you.
head massage on you. If I see her, I could show her, like, come to the mall or something, and then do a head massage on you.
I have the card on how to do it. I can text you a photo of it, or I can text it to Kanani and you can put it up. I don't know. if you could send your phone number, I have the card on how to do the hand technique. And I can text it to you if you put your number in the chat.
Thank you, Adrienne. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was great, you guys. I got to practice with Joy. I don't think Joy's on here, but we got to practice. I'm actually waiting for Janice to give me her special hands. So still holding you to that, Janice. All right, guys, we just have a few more things to go through. And I will share again and turn it over to Liza. Go ahead, Liza.
Hey everybody, just some reminders about Malama Ike Week coming up. Beginning on May 14th on Oahu. That is a leaders event. It is sold out. However, on Tuesday, Dr. Hill is coming tomorrow. Well, first of all, we have a Malama Kai event. And the registration has been posted and can get posted here as well. And that's from 9 to 11 at round tables, and there will be a follow-up email with more detailed information coming from corporate as well as digital marketing assets, so pictures that you can post that aren't as crooked as the one that you're looking at. Don't pay attention to the numbers beneath this graphic, because this is now outdated. And then during that whole week, every day has a theme. So I love that Kehao kind of mentioned Malama Me. I love the idea of thinking about that. So Monday, May 16th is Malama Keiki. There are various community service projects. Those are right now scheduled for Oahu. Tuesday, May 17th is Malama Kai. Oahu, I believe, and Maui, and possibly even Big Island has a Malama Kai event. However, if you're on Maui, register for the Dr. Hill event. You do not want to miss this, especially if you're unable to go to Oahu. Wednesday, May 18th is Malama Aina, and there will be more service projects. None currently scheduled on Maui, but one thing that corporate is encouraging is that people just sort of take these days upon themselves. And I'm hoping to do something interactive, maybe just in the Facebook group, where every day we all post what we do for these events. Thursday, May 19th is Malama Ohana, caring for our family. And Friday is Malama Pono, taking care of yourself. So those are more of open days with no scheduled corporate events. And then concluding Malama Hawaii week is Saturday, May 21st is the grand opening of the storefront on Oahu. This is now currently sold out. 400 tickets are sold out. And so just wanted to remind you guys of all of these. If you want to register for any of the events, go ahead and check that out in the Facebook group. And then once the digital marketing assets come out tomorrow, I'll do a couple posts in all of the various groups. Sorry. And also send that out via email as well. So yeah, really exciting that corporate's coming. Really want to take advantage of everything that they have to offer. Those of you on Maui taking full advantage of being at the Dr. Hill event. And if possible, I know Kate and my mom and myself, we will all be at the Malama Kai event too. So it would be so awesome the more participants we can get. And even if you can't come, really encouraging your team members that are on Maui to come. And if you're on Oahu, hopefully taking it back, hopefully you got a spot at the grand opening. I actually don't think I have an extra ticket, and I don't have anybody going with me. So if you wanted to go, let me know. And then, yeah, okay.
Thanks, Liza. So one thing that I did want to say is that this got pushed back. And I think it was mentioned last call, but I wanted to say it again that this will be our doTERRA product, our doTERRA sun products will be available in July, not June. So just get ready. Everybody's super excited. I think it's going to be a huge deal, possibly sell out, who knows? But July will be big, big, big. So just keep in mind your customers and how you want to share this product to just everyone. It's so great. We've been waiting for this, right, for years. All right.
The leader pack that they talked about though, that would be released earlier, that was supposed to be released at the end of this month, has now just been pushed back to the end of June with the hopeful launch date of the sun care system, July 1st. So thanks, Kate, for dropping that link in there.
All right, last thing I wanted to share is we have a full calendar. So this is posted in our group page and our WhatsApp with our sharers and builders. And just take advantage of all the things that we have on here because we do offer a lot on our team and I love that we do it. But of course, we have to share and bring and invite people to these awesome events. So this Friday, I'm having a Pauhana and Essential Oil 101 class with scans. So you all are welcome to invite to my house in Maui. I will let me know and I'll send you the address and it's going to start about 5:30. So please invite. And then of course we have classes throughout the whole month. So continue to share and invite and encourage people. We still have a few classes with the Vielas on Zoom. So for those that have people off island or in the mainland, that's available. Kate and I are now trying to do more in person. So at least you have a choice what you want to attend and invite your people. Anything else? Liza, Kate, anything else?
This is Sherlyn. I just wanted to say for those of you that wanted the link, I dropped in 2 links for the hand technique. It's the video as well as the handout. So scroll back up and click on those links before we log off.
Mom, could you drop them in the Facebook group too so that everyone can access those? Not in the builders one, just put it in the community one.
Okay, will do.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much, Kate, for those links and Auntie for sharing. And before we log off, let's, of course, take our picture. I'm not good with pictures. Okay, Liza got it. Yay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for showing up for yourselves. For your teams, just for your business. We appreciate you. We appreciate the time that you get to spend with us on Wednesday. We look forward to these calls. They really bring so much joy to our teams. Okay, go ahead, Liza. I think
sorry, Adrienne, Cami just asked if you could drop that picture in the WhatsApp group. If you don't mind doing that, the build and share WhatsApp group. And then I noticed some new faces on here, which is super exciting. So if you're not yet in that,
Yeah. I don't mind. It looks better though on the link.
okay. Well, just, yeah. Thank you for doing that. And sorry, I got stumped. Thank you for doing that. And I see some new people here. So be sure that you're in, you know, all of our platforms so that you can stay up to date with our latest information. All right. Thanks, Kehal. Thanks, Kanani. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.